not a good speaker, but let me tell one thing very clearly. Do whatever you wish. Don't hesitate. Be confident in what you do, and definitely the commitment, the effort, the confidence will definitely teach a lesson. Okay? So, and one more thing. All the best for your future. As Sir said, marks do matter. Please make it a point that you maintain an aggregate. Don't maintain too much. At least maintain an aggregate. Okay? So all the best, guys. Thank you.
Today's dignitaries along with the day, it is Ashwin Kumar and Mr. Syed and all my teammates, and most important, all the dear students. It seems long back, every human being were gifted with a lot of power through which they could do whatever they want. I'm talking about many years back, hundreds of years back. It was a case where every human being were having tremendous power through which they could do whatever they want. When that was the case, some human beings started misusing the power to an extent where God was in problem and God said, "My God." And they discussed and then go and meet the creator of God, Lord Brahma, and put that point. You're so nice, so kind, you're given so much of power to human beings, but they are misusing the power and you need to do something about it. And Brahma says, I can only give the power, I cannot take it back. But you cannot talk so lightly, Brahma, because we need to do something about it. And they call for a meeting. A big meeting is called, all goddesses were sitting there with their favorite costumes. And Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, supposed to be the senior most one, sitting on the dais. And the discussion was going on, and Brahma said, we can only discuss about how to see that they cannot use the power, but we cannot take back the power of human beings. And one goddess get up and says, we will hide the power of human beings deep inside the earth, and that's a place he will not be able to find and search out. And immediately Brahma says, no, you don't understand human beings, they're very smart. They have found ways to go deep inside the earth. There is a machine called borewell, and they can dig anywhere and take out them. And then there is one more god to just say, I think human beings cannot live in water. Why not we hide deep inside the water? Even that is also not, this girl is very smart. And the same way, there's what is smart. They said, there's what is called borewell, and there's what is called submarine. They go even deeper in the water and come back. And then one more god gets up and says, let's not waste our time. Brahma, you have manufactured them. In the process of manufacturing, maybe there's some flaw, find out. And Brahma says, let me think over it. For some time, he closes his eyes. Then something flashes in your mind. Yeah, I have an idea. We'll do like this. We will hide the power of human being, the special power, the tremendous power, deep inside himself in a place called subconscious mind, and that's a place he will never be able to build, search and find out. Believe me, dear students, it is so true. Each and every one of you here are much more powerful than what you think, and it's there hidden inside you. In the last 24 years of my training career, I have seen in my own eyes how people start changing themselves. And in fact, we have seen this in these 4 days in your own college. The first day, the second day, and the third day, and today, when you all came here and started speaking, I was really amazed to listen to all your confidence level, and the content of your talk was so nice, saying that the point what I'm trying to say here is, you all have a lot of power. In fact, after I asked the next question, which is the best college, and many people put their hands up saying that our college is the best college, and I want you to keep that in mind. And my college is the best college, my country is the best country, and my family is the best family. I am the best. And in fact, when you have this kind of mindset, you will create the best in you. And friends, very happy to get a feedback from the placement department, Mr. Ashwin Kumar saying. So this time, the students' real engagement was very excellent. Every time they used to come, we have a good program, and the faculty were nice, but this time it was different special. And we never expected that after the holidays, you will come in this much number. Morning we were discussing, maybe we'll be combining everything and have only one class, but the amazing strength was very nice, which means not that you must talk about that you are great, that means you are great because you took that opportunity and you've been taking it. And lastly, before I conclude my talk, I want to tell you there are two news to you. One is a good news, one is a bad news. Which one you want first?
Bad news.
I know that. Already this was said by Ustad, and I want to emphasize on that. The bad news is that all the newfound enthusiasm that you've got now, just like a bottle of a soda when you open, it will just ooze out, but it will come down very quickly. The confidence, everything what you got, everything will go down. Just a matter of 2-3 days, and somebody asks you who is Arun Bandhavkar, you will say, somewhere I heard. It's like that, human mind is like that. The confidence, the memory is very short. But the good news is that you can do something about it. There's something about it which is say, as Appa said, all of us here, all of my faculty, we are here dedicated to this field of training and motivation. And anybody who is an effective trainer, invariably he is actually into a field where they are completely love and affection. That means our association does not end here, it starts here. We are open for you to get any support anytime, in any form, whatever way we can do, and definitely be with you. And it was first visit of mine to Leader, and it was really wonderful. And I'm really going back with a nice memory. And students, once again, wish each and every one of you great success in whatever that you do. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Now I would like to...
Thank you very much. Thank you also. Successful में आपका स्वागत है. So I'm very happy indeed. I cannot tell you how happy I am right now. Happy because all journeys have to end, and today I feel that I have driven you. You know, this is like a bus. You're all passengers, and we have 5 drivers. We had an excellent conductor, the placement officer. And right at the top, the owner of the bus is Mr. Syed Patel. So I am speaking metaphorically here. But at the outset, let me thank Mr. Syed Patel, who tried to reach me, but that number was defunct at that moment, and eventually through Appa, we still made it. So all of us here have put in a lot of effort, and each one has their own distinct style. So what you have to do is sometimes compromise with the different styles of conveying an information. So some can be jocular, comical, but there could be a lovely message embedded in it. So I have always believed that edutainment, that's a portmanteau word which I was trying to teach all my students today. So that's a combination of 2 words, education with entertainment. But that's an art, it's also a science, not everybody can manage it well. So if you want to be a great teacher, or a great actor, or a great speaker, you have to do that. And in these 4 days, I think you have gained a lot of knowledge. Now knowledge, unless it is turned into practice, becomes useless. So when I say practice, since all my friends have started with some story or the other, I was also thinking if I could come out with a good story, and suddenly it popped up in my mind. The story goes like this. Once, a very famous person was good with bow and arrows. He was precise, he was very accurate. So he goes into a town and he tries to overwhelm the people there. He calls them and says, "Show me a target and I'll hit the bullseye." And every time the common person or the villager showed him a target, he was able to pierce through the bullseye. And everyone was wowing and telling, "Wow, this was splendid, fantabulous," things like that. So there was one guy who was also a villager who seemed to be very nonchalant. He was not paying any attention. So even though this guy had such a good prowess with bow and arrow, he was not appreciated. So this man goes and asks him after a long time, "I have been shooting the arrow at the bullseye, but you have not even clapped once. Don't you think I am doing something wonderful here?" He says, "Yes, you're doing something really wonderful, but can you do what I do?" And And then he says, what can you do? So this man takes him, he is an oil vendor, okay? He sells oils. So he has got this, beakers with very slim neck, okay? The neck is tall and it is very slim. So he takes a can of oil in his muscular arms and takes it and starts pouring. Not a single drop of oil falls outside. And he asked the bow and arrow man, can you do this?
मेरे सपनों को कब आएगी तो आए रुत मस्ताने कब आएगी तू बीत जाए जिंदगानी कब आएगी तू चलिया मेरे सपनों की रानी कब आएगी तू आए रुत मस्ताने कब आएगी तू बीत जाए जिंदगानी कब आएगी तू चलिया प्यार के गलियां बागों की गलियां सब रंग लिया पूछ रही है प्यार की गलियां बागों की आसरा दिल के दूर से मिल के खिल के पास दिल के दूर से मिल के चैन आए अब कब तक मुझे पाएगी तो मेरे सपनों की रानी कब आएगी तो आए रुत मस्ताने कब आएगी तू बीत जाए जिंदगानी कब आएगी तू चलिया तू चलिया क्या है भरोसा